You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode 174, posted February 2019. Rope me once, shame on me.
Elavor, there is a Dragar in your face.
Well, I don't really want to be here. I can attack and then move, right?
Yeah, but if you move, he will try to hit you.
Yeah, or you have to disengage.
You could disengage and just get out of his face.
I think that's probably wise. Yeah, I think that's probably wise. I will disengage, and I will use my action to move. Oh, I can use my... Well, disengage counts as the action, so let's see.
Yep, that's it.
5, 10... Okay, I'm going to go... I think I can get over here. I keep forgetting that once I do the ruler, I need to move back. Pretty sure I can at least get to here. Let me see.
Yeah, that's 20.
Okay, then I'm going to move here. And that's all I can do for now.
Alrighty. So let's see. We're up to Bellman. Bellman, you're awake.
I'm alive again, and Elavor, moving out of the way there, was smarter than you could ever know. It's Thunderwave time.
Yeah,
these two big boys.
Thunder.
Thunderwave, bow, bow, down, bow, bow, Thunderwave. 2d8. If I can find the d8s.
D8s are the hardest dice to find. I don't know why.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, I have 7 black dice here. Where are the...
This is the beginning of a math problem, or... I left Chicago, going 35 miles an hour.
And then there were some red dice on a train going north.
How did the
Where
dice get on
the heck
train?
are my d8s? Hang on. I have 4 sets of dice here.
I sort
See, I
mine
told ya.
into piles according to how many sides.
That's smart.
My
I just have a
D4s.
giant pool of dice.
I sort them in ascending order so that I can just...
I like it.
I separated them all out earlier and put them somewhere else on my desk to roll Thunderwave then. 'Cause I'm smart! 2d8. That is 10 damage on a failed save, 5 on a successful save.
10 damage on a... All right, and is it a 13 Constitution?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see how he does. He gets a 9.
Sweet.
All right.
How much?
Awesome. Is he pushed as well?
I think he is.
Yes, he is.
How much damage is that?
That
10.
is 10 damage.
Okay.
And pushed back, how many feet? 10 feet away, which means...
10. Cool.
Which means 44.
More spiky damage.
44.
Can I roll the 4d4 damage? Because I love d4s.
That's up to
I
Micah.
ask Elavor.
Elavor,
Yeah.
do you mind if I roll
Go
the
ahead.
4d4s?
Go ahead.
Thank you. That is 14 piercing damage.
So here's what happens.
Nice. I'm glad you did.
Bellaman classes the Thunder Wave, and it kind of looks like, he goes makes his whole magical sigil and does like a big clap, and it creates this immense burst of thunderous energy that blows the Duergar back, kind of shredding parts of his armor as he goes, and he stumbles over these giant spikes and then curses in pain and falls to the floor dead.
Did that also get the other the other Duergar in Thunderwave? I don't know what the
how was that
area of effect
cube?
is.
That was a 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
It could. Let's have him roll a Constitution saving throw. He gets a 12, which is not
That
much
is
better.
another 10 damage to,
All right.
to
And
him.
he is pushed, but he is not pushed into...
Mm-mm.
He's pushed here because this is where the pillar sort of stops his movement, but he is not pushed into the zone, so he takes no additional damage.
All right, cool. And for my move action, I make
Skipper.
Monty Python the Holy Grail and run away.
That's pretty far. Okay. All right, Imra.
It's
There
away.
is one dead Duergar there. There's another one down here, and there's a third over by the bed rolls.
And there's a
Concentrate
hole
fire in
bottom
the
of
close
city.
one.
Yeah.
That's 5-4, 5 power.
Does anyone have a pull spell that could pull these people through the thorns?
Fire a rope or an arrow that's got some rope tied to it,
Veto.
and then yank.
Yeah,
on
and when
the
you do
rope.
it, you have to yell, pull!
We might be better off if we just throw them a rope, and their natural instinct will be to catch the rope, and then we
And follow it like the end of a rainbow.
I like that
I'm just gonna
Spurious'
think, if you guys
attempt
are
is
gonna
like...
do rope hijinks, make a mix.
Yeah, Spurious is using social engineering.
Yeah,
There should be
Everybody
music
knows
for
that
rope
Duergar's
hijinks.
love
The
to
old
rope.
rope scam.
yeah. Rope me
I wrote-
once, shame on me. Rope me twice.
Also, shame on me.
I've been pulled through a field of magic daggers.
I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an old bardic saying.
Yeah, I got that one from old Three Bob Joe,
Oh, I know that
the
guy.
original bard. Don't ask how the timeline works.
How does this timeline work?
Best not to think about it.
I rolled an 11.
All right, and you were shooting at that guy down at the bottom there.
Yep.
An 11 is not enough. It
Okay.
bounces harmlessly off his shield he is carrying.
Moving back into my corner.
Ready? Spurious.
Right. Well, I am not great in this situation. I'll do what I can. So let's do some psychic damage, hopefully to this nearby Duergar. Vicious Mockery. So it's actually, he has to make a 13, and it'll be 3 psychic damage if he fails.
He makes that.
All right. Sorry.
I do have a couple of bottles of Alchemist Fire on my belt. If you want to, swing by and grab one of those on your way.
I
Turn.
swing by and grab 2 bottles of Alchemist Fire from Bruldish's belt.
All
If
right.
that's okay. Or were you only offering 1?
No, you can take them both.
All right.
All right. So you got those in reserve now.
Yep.
Bruldish, it is your turn. Now, Dad, the outside is the zone makes it harder for you to get to them.
I am going to, let's see. Do I want to actually go all the way over to them, or do I want to just sort of stand in the corner and wait?
Questions.
Yeah. I think I might want to just make a bottleneck here. So I'm going to come to here, and then I'm going to lay hands on myself, and then I'll just wait for him to come. What?
I didn't say anything.
What was that face?
I didn't say anything.
My hit point situation is not as buff as I would like it to be, so I'm going to
We've all
heal
been there.
heal myself to the tune of 13.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. This guy's dead. This guy's still here. All right. He's going to go 5, 10, squeeze
I am
around.
3 away from
corner.
full.
Good, because the Duergar is going to squeeze around the corner and try to hit you with a
Okay.
war pick.
Ooh.
He gets a 7, so that's not happening. This guy has
I
given up whatever he's
I smirk at him.
rummaging for and is basically running up towards the north to... He's running to the south towards a pair of double doors down there.
Uh-oh. He might be getting reinforcements.
And Elavor.
I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it.
I am about to use something. I have 2 of these, and I don't know how. I have 2 of these per long rest, and I don't know how I haven't used it. I am going to cast Wild Shape
Ooh.
and turn into an ape. And Dan, I'll just post this in the chat so you can see what my character sheet will look like right now. I just checked. I was just reading. I do not break concentration by doing wild shape, so I get to keep my little cube up. But the ape has a multi-attack with his
man.
fists. He can
Oh
also
my gosh.
throw a rock as a ranged weapon.
Sweet.
Also has climbing speed.
Hang on. This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm an ape now. Unfortunately, I can't speak to you all. But
Well.
I can use much of the stuff that I have because I have hands like a human. With wild shape, you get to choose whether the stuff is absorbed into you, you drop it, or if you sort of use it. And so it says the DM can decide. So you can say no. But the thing about the ape that's good is like it has hands, so it could technically use those things. But I'm probably just going to use my fists and rocks anyway.
That seems like far more satisfying, one would think.
Exactly. So I am an ape now, a big old scary ape.
I want you to
and
climb the pillar and just bonk on his head from
That's
above.
right. I'm so excited.
Do you get bananas with it? Because that'd be awesome if you'd like throw banana, chuck
This
bananas.
whole thing is bananas.
I wish.
This really is all bananas.
So now I'm, and I can't do anything else because that's my action for this time. But coming around again, ooh,
All
I'm
right.
gonna bonk
man.
some
Trying
heads.
So they're
to,
finally here, performing for you. If
I
you
wish I could
know
change
the
my
words,
token to
you
look
can-
like a
no one. Donkey Kong. Oh, okay.
Why doesn't this work? I really thought this would. Sorry, I was trying to get Micah a sweet ape token, and
Oh, you can do that?
yeah, give me a second. I think I can do this 'cause it's way more fun if we
Yes.
can do this. Why doesn't it want to let
Oh,
me?
also I rolled my own
There we go.
HP. It was 3d8 plus 6, and I got 20. So 20
Cool.
hit points.
Wow,
Nice.
this is super cool.
All right, got it.
I was actually talking to someone who was like, "Why you're a druid? Why have you not used wild shape yet?" I was like, "Oh my god, I completely forgot."
Well, it went wrong for you every time you tried it last
So
time.
is this a large ape? Is he
Uh,
large in size or
medium,
medium?
medium.
Okay, only medium. All right, this isn't quite the. It looks a little.
I prefer my apes medium
squished,
rare.
But I'm
Oh,
just gonna put it on top of you.
Sorry.
Don't tell Elavor that.
yeah.
Well, if
Because
he
right
can't
now
talk
I'm
to
not-
us, can he
yeah,
understand us? Actually, that's a good
knows?
question.
That's a
Can you
good
still
question.
understand us?
I
It
believe
just
so.
yeah. It says you retain. Wait, hold on. Let me find it. God, I just saw that. Yeah. So I have all of my intelligence and stuff.
Okay.
It just says that I can't I can't speak to you. I can only speak if the creature was able to speak, which I wouldn't get until later.
Sign language.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or semaphore.
All right, so
Your
you've
ability
turned
to
into an
speak
ape.
or taking-
What do you do something else, or is that your action for the turn?
That's all I can do. But I do keep. It does not break my concentration, so my
Cool.
spines or whatever still stay up.
Bellaman, you were standing next to your friend Elavor, and then you looked away, and you're like, rubbed your eyes for a second, and looked back, and now he is a giant ape.
Ah! Ow! What? Okay. I'm going to. So I've come out of hiding from my little Staria, if you will.
I knew it.
I will.
I won't.
I will.
All in favor of Staria?
I
All against?
Fine.
Well, the motion is passed. Good.
the eyes have it. It is Asteria.
And I'm gonna Ray of Frost this guy down here.
Aline's gonna ray of frost to you.
All right.
No.
Frosty
I'm
Slayer.
spell attack. That's an 18 versus something.
I'll need more specificity. AC, presumably.
Probably AC.
All right.
Yeah, AC.
18 versus AC will hit, no problem.
Excellent. And I get a D8, which I have found. Thank you very much. Oh, that's only 1 damage. Dang it.
You don't get to add anything?
No.
He takes a damage. He looks
He
slightly
takes hi 1 damage, please, and then I step back into the stairs.
Pew! All right.
Fair.
Imra.
I'm worried about what that dude's doing in the back.
Right? It's probably going to get reinforcements.
Granted,
But
you
do
guys
you have
also
anything you
been
can do that
pretty
would stop
loud,
him?
so keep that in. He may
That's
not
true.
need much help for that.
Yeah, we had a couple of thunder waves going on, so
I have
subtle
line of
is
sight
not
from
our
here.
bailiwick. No, you do
I
have a
cannot
clear shot.
believe it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna aim at the dude in the back.
Okay. Are you
Gosh.
moving, or are you just shooting from there?
Nope, just shooting from here.
All
Is-
right.
I have.
She used the measurement tool. There's a
Yep. Okay. There's a
There's a
clear,
totally
clear
clear
path.
shot.
Cool.
So that's 16.
16 will hit.
Oh, I was worried. Feel better now.
make him feel worse.
8 damage.
Okay.
I'm sure this will help our situation.
All right. You plant an arrow in that guy back there.
And I think since I shot him with an arrow, I'm just gonna move so I'm like more behind the pillar.
So sorry, that was 8.
Yes.
Cool. You kind of hit him in the leg. He's limping. He doesn't look so great, but he's still making his way to that door.
Oh yeah, he was damaged from going through the
Yeah,
thorny
he's not in great
area.
shape, but he's
Okay.
still moving right now. So if you want to
Okay.
stop him, you better act soon. Spurious.
All right, so I would like to lob. I'm assuming I can do this without endangering Bruldish. That alchemist fire, kind of right at the giant Dorgar wedged in the corner here.
Okie dokie. I just have to look up how that works, unless you.
I don't have it handy. I don't know.
Okay.
Erica, did you have it on your character sheet
cool.
from having
I
it?
got
I didn't have
I got it. It's
details.
cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can throw this flask up to 20 feet.
Cool.
Make a ranged attack, treating it as an improvised weapon.
I don't know if I have the thing.
So
do that.
I think that's just basically add your dexterity.
Modifier,
Because I
which
think
is 3. So,
I don't think you don't use anything that's kind of similar to that. So no.
nope. I don't have throwing daggers or
No
anything.
proficiency.
So
bonus.
I think I got a 19 though, because I rolled well. I got 16 plus my dex
Okay.
mod is 3.
Very nice.
So
Yeah, that'll
Well
land.
done.
no
19.
problem.
I would like to splash him right in his torso with, I
Yep.
guess basically a Molotov cocktail.
On a hit, target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, and it can make a dexterity check as an action to put them out.
Welcome to 2 fire damage.
Well,
Stop,
that will trigger
drop,
at the
and
beginning
roll.
of his, so 2 fire damage
Oh,
at the beginning
sorry.
of his turn. That's fine.
Mainly, I feel like it probably. I mean, it seems like it's demoralizing to be on fire.
It's
Yep.
not great. Not great.
Are you going to scoot back any farther then? Just in case we decide we need to.
No, I'm good here. I'm right behind you. Seems safe.
All
All right, then I will stay put. I was going to anyway.
All right, Spurious, you're done.
Correct.
Bruldish.
Okay. Just going to attack him again. Sadly, I cannot take another vow of enmity because I'd like to be enemies with this guy too. But let's see.
Your heart's big enough for multiple enemies.
I don't think that is enough to make my bardic inspiration be helpful. We hit with a 16, but I feel like because I rolled a 9. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna stand here and continue to smirk.
It looks a little undermining to smirk right after you've whiffed on someone.
Yep.
Uh,
Bruldish isn't all that bright, so I don't necessarily understand when it's appropriate to smirk and
All
not
right.
smirk.
The Duergar on fire is going to use his action by trying to make a dexterity check. Let's see how that
He
goes.
took those 2 points of damage, though.
He did take those 2 points of damage. He fails.
Nice.
Yes.
He's trying to pat himself out. It's not going great. The other Duergar is going to open this door.
Oh, God.
shoot.
And he's going to disappear behind this door here.
Okay.
Crap. Okay.
All right, Elavor. There is a Duergar on fire.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I am. And I'm just gonna, I think the way, because I'm trying to figure out like how would this ape randomly get rocks that it can throw as its as one of its attacks. And I think the way that it does so is by punching the ground, this tile, and sort of breaking it.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
And so it picks up a piece of tile, like a big old
Bruldish
thick.
looks horrified.
There's already a whole bunch of broken tile. You can just
Nope,
pick one
the
up
ape
from
totally
next to
did
you.
it. I'm going with it.
Yeah. And listen, you.
Great, now I have to kill the ape.
No, you made this all happen, Bruldish. I know I can't say those things right now, but
He's
so I'm
trying
just
to
like,
communicate it in sign language. Like,
and you just have no idea what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, I punched the rock. I have a piece of rock, and then let me roll a d20. It's going to be 15. That's going to be 20 versus AC.
that'll hit, no problem.
All right, and then 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. It's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
You hurl a rock at this Duergar. He is occupied with trying to put out these flames on himself, and you catch him in the head, and he goes down.
Elavor is pumping his, or Apivore? I don't know. Elevape is pumping his hands.
Elevate is the worst shop to buy your e-cigarettes at.
It's like Elevate.
All right, these two Duergar are down. There are no more in here. Elavor, are you keeping that zone up, or are you...
The zone's coming down. The ape's staying up.
All
I've
right.
got 2 hours with this bad boy.
2 hours of ape time starts now. All right, I'm going to leave you guys in initiative order for the moment because you don't know what happened to that other Duergar, and so I'm going to ask you to take actions appropriately as you try to figure out what you're going to do next.
Then maybe or I guess it was your turn, so you could drop the zone. I liked the zone.
I did too, but it feels like we're gonna have to move away from it in order to get out to get the other person, probably.
Yeah, person or persons.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Elavor, you attacked. Do you want to move at all now?
Oh, okay. You know what, Dan?
I don't. Tell me.
I've got, let's see, what was it that I said I had? I've got 30 feet of speed. So I'm going to go ahead and...
He's got 20 grams of speed.
I got 20 feet to get to here. And then Elavor, with the remaining 10 feet, is going to climb this this pole here, this column here. Or sorry, Elevate, rather, is going to climb that pole. So there's sort of like, he can be up above, sort of looking down on things. Okay.
I've given you a power, in theory, to use that 8 token, but use it well.
Yep, now I can move him. Thank you.
All right. Bellamin, the ape that you think might be your friend Elavor, just climbed the column.
For funsies.
There is a missing Duergar that disappeared through a door over there. There are at least 4 more exits.
Okay, everyone, are we running or staying?
I think we need to at least
stay.
That door that he went through.
Yeah, because the tricky thing is,
if
if we stay, what if he rallies like 10 other guys?
Exactly.
to get
And
us?
he was already pretty hurt. If we can catch up with him
We might finish him
before
off,
he gets
or at least...
to... We don't know how far he has to go to get help. We might be able to catch him and kill him.
All right, we're going to catch him and kill him.
Yeah,
It's the opposite of catch and release.
Hopefully.
Catch him and kill him. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and run over to the beds. And I'd like to do a either perception or investigation check to try to search around and see what they were looking for.
All right, do a perception.
So 7
You
perception.
find some straw, some messy like bedclothes, that kind of things, but nothing notable.
All right, that's my
Does he
turn.
get any-
Sorry.
Does he get any more not insight? Can he see over here more where the other guy went?
Can Bellamin see?
Yeah.
You can see what you can see, which should be
Okay.
2 double
I
doors.
see what looks like 2 snake heads sticking out of the darkness.
Okay, let me. I'll elucidate that slightly for you, but it's basically just it's a pair of double doors.
Okay. Thanks.
Made of snakes.
Snakel doors.
My favorite Hogwarts professor.
Imra.
Wow. All right. I think I'm gonna do a double move and try to make it over to those doors.
A dash.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a dash of movement.
Double door.
It's not just a dash.
So that makes my
Snake.
speed.
Door that looks like a snake.
Double doors.
You're so hard. I just 1,
What's happening?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Imra's dancing.
9, 10. That's 50. 2, 3. Over here. I'm also can I do a perception check to see if I can tell what he was, since I landed by a bedroll anyway?
Okay.
Or would that be an action?
You can take a look.
That's a 23.
You're not sure. You feel like you've pretty thoroughly rifled it, and you don't know if he was looking for something and found it, or looking for something and it wasn't here. But there's nothing that jumps out at you as being a thing that someone would be looking for.
Okay.
All right. Spurious, your friends are making towards that back door there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I will do the dash and follow just like they did. So I can go like 50. So if I can get over here.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Bruldish, your friends are running away from you.
Just call me Mrs. Dash.
Oh.
I adore you, Erica. I adore you.
I love this podcast so much.
It's okay.
So I can get all the way over here to this pillar. I'm a dwarf. I'm
Call
slow.
me Mrs. Butterworth. Wait, no, that has nothing to do with any of this.
Dan, too much
Yeah,
information.
weirder. That's it.
All right. Okay. We are going to... You hear... so, Imra, you're the closest to the door. Make me a perception check.
Should Androdite as well?
Sure.
So Imra rolled a 14.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cool.
Androdite has advantage on checks that rely on hearing or smell, so that would be 21.
The Android perks up a little bit, and you get just a little tiny bit of this. There's essentially some, not heated discussion, but there are loud voices in the room beyond. It sounds like maybe the Duergar who fled is, warning his compatriots.
Okay,
Multiple
I
voices.
convey that to
Multiple
the rest
voices
of the...
behind the door. You can't tell how many. All right. And Elavor, it is your turn.
Yeah, so now that I've had my fun climbing pillars and beating on my chest a little bit, Elevape is going to go up toward the group. Let's see. I'll just go between Spurious and Bellaman, and sort of
Or we could just decide to disappear. Now that we know for sure that there's a,
I don't know. Don't we have to search the forest?
Yeah,
for all
I
the
thought we
good
were going to
stuff?
search around, but
Well,
so that's why I'm coming up a little bit closer, because I want to look, because I can't speak, but I know what you're, what if you were to say something to me. So I'm looking at everybody, sort of trying to get a cue of what do you want us to do? What are we agreeing upon? So Elavape is just sort of looking around and then making eyebrows that are questioning, and it's very adorable and not terrifying at all.
Sure. Sure.
So my turn is over because there's nothing else
All
I
right.
can do.
Bellman?
Maybe we should take up defensive positions behind the pillars so that.
Ooh.
Well, it depends on where they
cover.
come from, right? If they come.
Where
Well,
did you
there's
come
definitely
from? Where
some to
did
the
you go?
south.
Yeah. For now, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and investigate the fire.
Elavape cares
Hot.
not about beds, which is interesting.
What would you like to know about the fire?
Is it a fire? Is it a
Exactly
mimic?
what temperature is it burning at?
It's
Any information about
it's smoldering.
Okay,
Is
not
it
the fire,
peat?
but
Is it wood?
okay,
Is
not
it
the
bone?
fire, but this campsite area in the center, not necessarily the beds.
I mean, it's
There you
crude. There's
go.
some stuff here for some basic food making, beverage making. It seems like more of a cooking fire, a little bit of warmth, but it's not like a full-fledged kitchen or anything. So you suspect this mainly is a place where people sleep and occasionally light snacks.
Okay, in which case I've gone 5, or I'll go 6, 7, 8, 9,
6, 7, 8.
I'm hiding behind this pillar here in case anyone pops through any of these doors.
It will be hilarious if they pop through the door behind you.
What?
What?
Door? Hmm?
It's not really behind him.
I mean,
It's to his
which,
right.
Which way is he looking?
It's all a matter of perspective, really.
It is. Imra.
Okay. I'm thinking.
If we weren't still
Sorry.
tied to our move speeds, this would be so much easier.
I know.
It's a big room.
So I was thinking about sending Androdite to these doors behind the throne just to see if she heard anything.
We all knew the dog was the power behind the throne.
That makes sense now. I have a question about the bedrolls. So if I hide behind this pillar and then some baddies pop out of the door to the south, then is that like difficult terrain for me to move around, or are they like flat enough that I would be okay and not like trip and die? Whatever.
What specific?
That would be really embarrassing if I tripped on a bedroll and.
It's fine. You're not going to trip on it.
So it's not
Okay,
like an IKEA table, a very resilient IKEA table.
So I'm just gonna move a little bit, and then I'm going to ready an action. If an enemy pops out of this door to the south, then I'm going to. Oh no, I can't move behind the pillar. Dang it! All right, I'll stay where I was, and ready an action. If anybody moves into the room from the door to the south, I will try to shoot it with an arrow.
Okie dokie. Spurious.
All right, I'm gonna, I liked what you were thinking with the dog action. So Spurious is gonna kind of scamper up onto the throne. And he figures that'll provide him a good location to lob a spell in any direction here.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
It is a FYI. It is a sort of a simple stone throne.
Stone throne.
Stone throne. Fairly well carved, but not ornate. You have time to take it in as you climb up on it.
Nice.
Some good stonework over there. I can tell from here.
Good throwing.
Bruldish, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to dash. I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2. I'm just going to stop right here.
Woof.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand at that door there.
Yep, blocking the way.
Oh, good question. I wonder which way those doors go.
Well, it's a 5-foot square. If the doors open out toward me, I will stand at the back of the 5-foot square. I am a dwarf.
Well, you're trying to stand in the way rather than stop the doors.
I'm not trying to keep the doors from opening. I'm just trying to be in the way for when somebody opens the door, they can't just rush in and hurt my friend.
This is the eternal dilemma. Is like what happens when you possibly have multiple groups waiting for each other to go through a door.
Only fools rush in.
I wouldn't have been able to get to it and open it anyway, so.
All right. Here's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Your move.
I will take my move. This door that Bruldish is standing in front of opens inwards, so away from her. Bruldish, you have time to see beyond and see what looks
Before I
like another
get hit with the
large
spell.
room, which I will. And you, I will say, you don't quite see the. You can see your friend here, but you can't quite see him because he's behind the door. So he essentially opened the door towards him.
Ooh,
And
looks
it's
like a
behind it.
forge.
And you have just enough time to take that in before something happens that I'm going to double check right now. Sorry, I had something else in mind, but you totally changed my my strategy.
Good.
Here. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's like a 22.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think anything happens at that point, which is really good for you. And you see flicker into view right in front of you another Duergar who looks perhaps a little older and a little more wizened, and he looks somewhat startled that whatever he just tried to do clearly did not work.
I'm still going, hi. Hello. We didn't really want to fight.
Yeah, we tried.
I shrug.
Yep. He is not thrilled about this. He says,
Your friend started it.
We shall end it. This place is off limits to rabble like you.
Rabble.
That's
Rubble,
very
rubble,
rude.
rubble. Okay. So, boy. Something darts at you, Bruldish. And
It's a dart?
It's not a dart. It is
Rats.
another Duergar appears, is invisible, and then appears next to you, swinging at you with a war pick.
Well,
12.
that does not hit.
And then a javelin lances out from another. You can just see an edge of here. And so he throws a javelin.
I hold up 4 fingers. 4 enemies at least. All the
bed
bedrolls are accounted for.
So that's not
Jesus.
going particularly well. And
You had enough crits earlier.
that guy is still behind the door at this point. So he's going to make a disadvantaged attack to try and swing around the door with his war pick. He got a 19. So he just sort of like angles around and tries to hit you with a 19. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. So he does 6 piercing damage to you.
Ouch.
And then it is Elavor's turn.
All right, Elevape's going to use its turn to dash and go stand by Bruldish. This is still in front of the door, right?
Yeah, but the doors are kind of open now, so
yeah, that's why.
consider
That's why
that
I
just
wanted
an
to make
open
sure that it
doorway.
was open.
Yep.
There, like I wasn't standing behind anything. Excellent. That's it for me.
Bellman.
Ditto. I'm gonna be hanging out back here. Like
What?
behind.
Whoa.
Whoa.
How many hit points do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
I have 7. Why?
Okay.
Maybe stand behind Bruldish.
They can't get past me without, unless they leave my, without taking an attack.
Okay, never mind. I'll hang out back here.
You can let the brutes stand at the front and.
We're very low on healing. We have almost no spells right now.
Yeah, I think I only have I have 1 spell slot remaining and nothing that's very useful right now.
Yeah, and I can't cast spells while I'm Elevate.
Yeah.
Grape ape.
Do you have a thrown weapon at all?
Spurious does. He's on the throne.
Oh, Bellman, I thought you
Hey.
had a cantrip that you could cast from far away.
Oh yeah. Nothing that would help very much, but
Oh, I thought you had
Hey,
Ray
every
of
little bit.
Frost.
every little bit.
I'm
Was that
planning
not
to
a
lob a
cantrip?
spell in there with my final spell slot if people want to avoid going in there yet.
I wasn't planning on going in. I was planning on just sort of plugging up the doorway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I attack this guy here? Yes, I can. All right. In which case, if I'm hanging out there, I'm gonna Ray of Frost.
Yes, Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost,
Good old Ray Frost.
which is +5. That's a 16 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Yay! And then a D8. Wow, that's 8 cold damage
Wow, very nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
on this boy
The
here.
guy down there. All right.
I then run back. And its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Cool. All right. You did some damage there.
Literally cool.
He is kind of like his beard gets like ice crystals in it. And he looks
Kind of
like
a good
kind
look.
of startled by that, but like more than annoyed.
It's very
anything
Jack
else.
London to build a fire.
Imra.
So, with the doors being open, do I should have line of sight on the big one down there, right?
Yeah,
Bacon.
sure. You can see him.
Okay, so that's 23.
That'll hit.
Ugh, 5.
5 total.
Yep.
He looks bad. He looks in
Good.
pain. Spurious.
All right, Spurious is gonna hop off the throne and scamper forward a little bit. I guess I'll hear. And Dan, I want to drop a shatter,
Okay.
which is a sphere of radius 10 within 60 feet. So I want to put it like right here, which I
Sphere of
believe
radius 10. Okay, that'll
will
hit that guy.
encompass. I think
that
it'll
guy.
encompass all of
Yeah,
them and not Bruldish or
I
Elavor.
think you are correct.
So this
Love it.
is, I believe, my final slot remaining. Cast at level 2.
So it's a 13.
So they need to take a DC 13 or to take 15, or they'll take half damage.
All right, I'm just gonna roll 4 times.
And the Dorgar they just like stone. They're not made of stone.
They're not.
Their hearts, Dan. What are their hearts made of?
Their hearts are made of like I don't know, like membranes and flesh and
Glass?
stuff.
Membranes. Wow.
Like,
Dan.
what's your heart made of? Muscle?
Yes, it's muscle.
Okay,
The
these
heart
guys
is a
are
muscle.
very weak-hearted.
I'd like
Okay.
to cast ELO to turn them to stone.
Mm.
All right, so I'm gonna just roll for Constitution saves. Let's start with the guy closest to Bruldish and work clockwise.
Dan, also important to know in case there's stuff in there, non-magical objects that aren't being worn or carried also take the damage.
There's not much in that sphere, but yes, there is other stuff in there.
Because I know there's some
Yep.
forged stuff in
it
there.
shouldn't get far enough to hit that.
Okay.
All right, so starting with the guy next to Bruldish, he gets a 13, which I think is a success.
Yep.
14 for the big guy. Guy in the back gets a 13. All right, this guy gets a 3,
Oh,
so he
okay.
definitely fails.
So he'll take 5, and the other ones will take 7. Or sorry, he'll take 15. The other ones will take 7.
He'll take 15.
That's still a lot of damage in one,
yeah, that's pretty
one
good.
Yeah.
shot.
That was,
and in
30 something
fact,
damage I dished out.
the big guy is dead.
Oh, because we had
Yeah.
already wailed on him
He had
before.
1 hit point left.
Yep.
He was,
Oh, cool.
it's cool.
Nice.
And then this 7, everybody else? Okay, yeah.
Well, maybe
They dished out a lot of damage. They all kind of.
I don't know.
So there's like a sphere that like drops there, and then like
Yes.
shockwave comes out, and
if
all of
someone
them
more
look
intimidating-
staggered,
yeah.
and the big guy falls over, and as he falls over, you see him kind of like shrink back to like normal size.
Think about surrendering, says Spurious, and he's done.
Yeah.
Bruldish.
Spurious did just say think about surrendering, but I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah,
So-
and I feel like it's sort of a power move to attack. Like, think about
Yep.
surrendering because here comes Bruldish. Like, you better be careful.
So I'm gonna attack the guy that's right in front of me. I miss. Again, not even close enough to use my bardic inspiration, which I am remembering every time. It just doesn't make mathematical sense. So I don't smirk. I just whiff.
All right.
Maybe I narrow my eyes at him. See, I did that on purpose because I'm giving you the opportunity to attack. That's what I say. I probably, or give you the opportunity to attack. I meant to surrender. Words are tough, and Bruldish is just in the heat of battle.
Can I ask you a question, Bruldish? What kind of armor do you wear?
I think it's chainmail.
Dan is slowly but surely disappearing.
Sorry, I slouch. It's a thing.
Yes, I have chainmail.
All right, so you're standing there, and everything seems cool, and then you notice a rat scamper up and sit on your foot, which is a little weird.
Uh-oh.
I don't like it.
Why do rats suddenly sit on your foot? And then
Why do rats suddenly appear?
these rats
When you're near.
suddenly sit on your foot. All right, and that is going to be, let's see here,
That's
a
adorable.
bolt of electricity
Oh,
basically
no.
arcs
That's
out of that rat.
Not
Ugh.
adorable.
Oh,
Electric
what?
rat.
An electric rat.
Oh my god, teach you the electric rat.
21.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right,
Electric.
you take
I'm scared.
5 lightning damage, and the rat
It's not as bad as I thought it'd
scampers away.
I don't believe
I was
that.
worried it would be much worse, but still, not good.
be. Yeah.
All right, so that's 1.
That's some unholy mucking about with nature, and I don't like it.
The rat scampers
Yeah.
away. You could, I guess, take an opportunity attack on the rat, but it's
Poor little creature.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait.
actually,
no.
you know, it'll hang
No,
out.
I don't want to.
It'll hang out. It's cool.
Okay.
Let's see here. This guy will charge up. I guess he'll try to attack the ape. He will also do that.
Hang on. I have a thing.
You have a thing?
Ooh.
I do.
It has to do with electric rats specifically.
Do the electric rat.
Completely resistant to electric rats. It's very rare. It's a mutation.
Because he is within 5 feet of me, I am going to use my protection fighting style to give him disadvantage on his attack at Elevate.
Ooh,
Yay!
All right. Swing 1, 10. Swing 2, 5. Neither.
I swing my shield in between.
All right.
Thank you. Or,
The other Duergar standing next to you, Bruldish, is going to do the same inflation thing and will also attempt to hit you with a war pick. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
9 piercing damage.
I wish I had protective combat as an ape or as a druid.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm still up.
All right. Elavor, your turn.
Yes. All right. Elavape is going to multi-attack the crap out of this big boy in front of me. So we will roll. That's going to be 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. No problem.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. And then we'll do 1d6 plus 3. There's my d6. That's 4 for the first attack.
Okay.
And then, what is it? Plus 3, 7 for the second attack.
Okay, so, sorry.
I would like punch with one hand and then punch with the other. 4 damage and 7 damage.
So 11 damage total on this guy right in front of you.
Yes.
You basically do him 2 blows, and it's so like massive, like your ape fists, that even the big Duergar, as you like land an uppercut, it like flops over and like totally lands on its back. Gone.
Nice.
Well done, Elevate.
All right. Elevate is not going to do anything else.
All right. Bellaman.
Ray of Frost.
This guy looks like he wants a Frosty.
Frosty.
I mean, yeah.
The Drow or whatever it is.
It's also like... Okay, yeah, for Ray of Frost, that's the most reasonable thing. Do I have clear line of sight on this boy from here?
Yeah, you're fine.
Great. Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost. Plus 5 to a D20. That's Ray of Frost. That's a 23 versus AC.
That'll hit.
And we're going to zap him with a 1.
One it didn't have before.
All right.
That's true.
And
And it's
I
also
run back.
slowed, right?
Imra.
I don't trust the guy in the back.
It's slowed like by 10 or something? What
Yeah,
what
he's
is
not
it?
going
Oh,
anywhere.
and slowed by
It's not
is
going
10
anywhere.
feet.
Imra.
All right. I kind of want to get that rat, but I feel like I'd have to do it at a disadvantage.
I wouldn't be surprised if the guy in the back is controlling the rat.
Yeah.
Because I don't see a rat-sized like bedroll.
Not a shoebox with fleece
Right.
lined
Elavor
loving
can't help.
away with
Like,
a little pillow.
You'd be able to spot if there was a rat-sized bedroll, but not Elevate.
Yeah, and I like rats, so
Me
I
too.
don't want to.
Oh, I used to have pet rats. They're so sweet.
There are no rats in Alberta.
All right. What are you doing, Imra?
So I'm gonna move over here.
Treats
I'm
are
gonna,
made of cheese.
gonna
Sorry.
keep Androdite where she is, and I'm gonna fire at the guy in the back,
All right.
and that's 23.
That'll hit.
Ooh, for 12 damage.
Yikes. He doesn't look very
It's the
happy
best I
about
can
that.
do.
If he was concentrating on that rat, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Mm-mm.
Spell rat?
If Bob Joe were here, he would say, "Don't hurt my friend Professor Rat."
Imra, you're all set?
I'm all set.
Spurious.
All right, Spurious is going to move a little bit closer and do some vicious mockery at the big Duergar and to say, "You are doomed. Why would you do this? Give this up. You are going to die in this forge." And that's not how you want to do it. And then I'll click the button.
That's not how you want to do life.
He has to make a DC 13 Wisdom save or take 2 damage. He fails. He takes 2.
He looks
Psychic.
his
It
feelings
It takes
damage.
2 to make
are
a
hurt.
damage, right?
Anything else?
Nope.
Bruldish.
I will continue to stand here, and
It takes two to make it out.
I will try to attack this guy. But I'm pretty sure I've only had to roll damage once this entire session, so I haven't hit a lot. Hey, but that one looks like it's going to hit. That's a 17.
17
On the
will
die,
hit.
so it's 20-something. Wow. How does damage work?
I forget.
10 slashing damage.
All right, 10 damage. That Duergar looks pretty bad. It's come around to their turn. Here is what's going to happen.
Like cool bad or bad bad?
Cool bad. So cool bad. Cone. That's ideal.
Good.
Trying to think how this work. Okay. Let's do this. So the guy in the back winds up and then drops a 10-foot sphere right about here. So that'll hit 4 of you, and that is your friend Shatter. So please make for me a spell save, a Constitution saving throw. Bruldish, Elevate, Imra, and Spurious.
Ugh.
3.
Ouch.
I rolled a 10, so I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Good.
Yeah, good
remembering.
idea.
So, well, that becomes a 12.
I got a 3.
And Imra.
3.
Okay, so Imra and Elevate both take some damage to the tune of
Ooh.
13.
All right.
13 thunder damage, and then those of you who saved, Spurious and
Six.
sorry, who else saves? Spurious and Bruldish. You guys both take half that, 6 damage.
All right.
And the Duergar in front of you, Bruldish, is going to try to hit you with a war pick.
Uh-oh.
13.
Uh-uh.
And this guy's going to scamper a little bit, just trying to get out of sight. Actually, he's going to go this way.
Oh, he zoomed.
You can see a little bit of what's happening over here.
What is that, Mazda?
Elevate. There
Yas.
is a dead Duergar in front of you.
There's a little ratty rat.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one over there on the left is alive, right?
Correct.
Oh,
I feel
but
like you
that-
should throw the
yeah.
rat at the guy in the corner.
I'm going to throw a rock at that
Ooh.
turkey in the corner because I'm sick of that turkey. So, again, Elevate punches down on the ground and picks up a nice morsel of rock. And then rolls a d20. Elevate pulls out a d20 from its breast pocket.
That's a very Natalie
And-
dressed
Little
lady.
t-shirt.
Yeah, did I tell you that Elevate wears a vest? I don't know if I told you that.
Of course.
Mm.
Does he also have a top hat and a monocle? I feel like that would all...
It's weird. Elavor does not have those things, but when he turns into an ape, all of a sudden, good day.
It's a
That
wild,
is-
wild shape. What are you gonna do?
Yep, it's pretty
That's
wild.
18 versus AC.
All right, so this was against the big guy or the little
No,
guy?
the little person in the
Oh,
corner.
man. 18 versus AC will hit.
Alrighty, and then 1d6. Come on. That's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage with a rock to the face.
Catch him on a rock and throw the back of the head as he's scurrying away, and he looks none too pleased about it. Bellman.
Nonplussed.
All right, everyone say it together with me. Ray,
Ray
of
of
Frost. I was going for the Wheel of Fortune cadence. there.
Robert
Wait, I'm
Frost.
Hold on.
Yay!
I didn't
That's
get
10
to.
versus AC to the left boy.
How
I didn't get to move,
Oh, yeah. Feel free to move.
and I would like to do that. I think. Hold on. I'm going to consult Bruldish or Erica. Do you think I should move in toward tiny person? Because that's what I was going to do. Because I've got multi attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good.
Yep.
Then yeah, I
Keep
elevate
from going
moves-
any farther. We don't know what else is in the room either.
Yeah,
All
elevate moves here. Okay.
You could
now
always take
can-
2 steps in the room, and if Dan shows you what more,
Oh, that's
like
true,
if
'cause
there's
I have
15 more
movement.
guys,
Yeah.
you can turn around.
Like that
and
room
run
could be
the other
full
way.
of like ape
That's
traps.
true. That's true. I forgot that movement works more than just once.
Yep. 5th edition. Woohoo!
Yay.
It's a pretty
All right,
big
so-
open room.
Yeah, we
here.
need to stop it.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you there, Bellman. What was the attack?
That was a 10. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
and make that 12.
That
So
is
elevate, were you going to go all the way up to the guy to keep
Yeah.
him from...
Bellman.
So
that was on the big guy.
I've moved and I'm done moving.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Okay. No frost for us, and zoop, I retreat.
No
My
frosty
turn's over.
boys.
Imra.
Okay, let's see. Line of sight.
How bad does the big guy look?
Not good.
Just because I'm... One more hit and I might go down.
Okay, that's good to know. So I will move. I'm going to move here just behind Bruldish and Longbow. Yes. Oh, that's 17.
I'll hit. Who's this against?
that's
The little guy or
actually
the big guy?
19. Big guy.
Okay. Yep. No problem. Damage
3.
total.
Yeah. Oh, 7.
Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference because that kills that guy.
Okay, good. Whew.
Yes. Goodbye.
That was the goal.
All right. So did. All right. Spurious.
Well, Spurious is feeling emboldened. He will move into the room and viciously mock what he's assuming is the Duergar leader. So,
Haha, your friends are all dead.
So 13
yeah.
Were those big curmudgeons your
gets
sons?
an 18.
All right, so he does not. He survives the mocking.
I know what I'm about.
I'm confident.
Bruldish.
I am going to use the rest of my land hands and bring myself up to 11 hit points. And then I will move. If I can do that. And if the rat gets an attack on me, so be it. 1, 2.
The rat does not seem to acknowledge.
Okay. All right. And then I move up to right next to Elevate
Okay. Are you doing anything?
and the other guy. That's it.
You're not attacking? Did you take an action?
I used lay on hands on
okay.
myself. That was my action.
All right. The Duergar. Let's see. How's he going to play this? He is going to. Let's see if this works. All right. He's going to step here. And no, he's not. That's 2 attacks. Okay, that's not going to work. He is going to grab Bruldish and attempt to shock her.
Okay.
So that is. A 9.
Nope.
That went poorly.
I've seen a lot. I'm not shocked by much.
Huh.
But these environmental stats were so
Uh,
scary.
Elevate.
Multi-attack!
Alright, this is gonna go poorly.
Let's see. It's going to be +5. That's 12 versus AC.
12 versus AC is not enough.
Dang it. No multi-attack!
No.
I'm going to stay where I am. No reason to move.
Okay. Bellman.
Whoop! I come and join the party. Okay, that's D20 plus 5 for Ray of Frost. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna use a different D8. Use this black one. It's fancy. It's my first ever set of dice I ever bought. It's 3 frost ray damage things.
All right. He's looking a little chilly.
Brr. He can only and he's slowed by 10 feet.
Oh, okay. So he's not going anywhere fast.
Nope.
Imra.
All right, I think I'm gonna move in the room also, so I have fewer people to shoot through.
Mm-hmm.
Androdite come in here, and once again with my trusty longbow. That is 24.
That'll hit.
That +8 to attack is really nice. And 7 damage.
All right. He takes an arrow. He looks none too great. Spurious.
Spurious is gonna rush in and stab him with his rapier.
Perhaps if my words do not hurt you, my steel will.
If you do not like my rapier wit, try just the rapier.
That will hit.
That was witty.
6 damage.
That was
And
I'm a bard, sir.
Yeah, you murdered him with your words and also your blade.
Yay!
All right. So as the combat comes to an end, you have your first chance to look around the room around you, and you see a
Furious Forge.
a barrel-vaulted area containing several furnaces. The eastern end of the chamber continues into a large, dark cave from which a cold wind moans. A stream of water rushes from west-east through the center of the room, crossed by 2 stone bridges. On the other side of the stream, there is a roaring forge and an old anvil. And I will reveal that for you now. There you go. So, you find yourself in a Durgar forge, and I think that is where we will draw to a close today.
Dun dun dun.
Excellent.
Thank you for investigating the Forge of Fury. Well done, everybody.
Yay!
Good work.
We lived.
We lived, barely
Yeah,
survived.
there were some rough moments
Everybody lived.
Reference
Yay.
knowledge.
That got a little scary
there. This
there.
seems like a
was
great
bit.
place to build a magic house.
Oh, yeah.